What up, everybody? It's your boy CG back at you guys again with another crypto video. $6,460 Bitcoin. Man, like I said in my Twitter post as of recent, what a time to be alive. And that's not making it, any easier for people to swallow when it comes to those who were kind of doubting. I don't even say kind of. People were all the way down talking Bitcoin. Um, People on Chase bankers, all of them. Most of them weren't even really like down talking Bitcoin because they didn't like it. Most of them were down talking Bitcoin just so they could get into it for a cheaper price because they knew where it was going. And to be honest with you guys, I have some news today. Really interesting pieces of news that really tell or kind of like foresee into what's going to be going on with Bitcoin more towards the end of quarter 4 of the year and into 2018. So really cool type of news that we have today. Man, Ethereum's at 306, Bitcoin 6460, Ripple's at 20 cents. Ripple is going to go up in price. Ripple is going to go up in price. I'm going to be honest. Ripple's going to go up in price. So it might be a good idea, to keep some Ripple on deck. Bitcoin Cash just keeps bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. Wasn't Bitcoin Cash like $200 the other day? I can't even remember. BitConnect is up at 239. So I mean, it only makes sense just because the Bitcoin run up. I kind of want to see where Regal Coin is at, just to see like what's going on with Regal. Regal was down to 69 today. Earlier I was looking at, oh, it's back up to 72. Yeah, Regal Coin is doing this thing. It's over there holding out like a true G. I honestly, as long as BitConnect is doing well, honestly, it's not even as long as BitConnect is doing well. Just these, sorry, I knocked my headphones off. But yeah, like I was saying, like these type of coins like Regal, Hextra, BCC, a lot of people are, labeled them as scams, so on and so forth. We heard it all before. We've heard it all before. It's the same thing with ETHConnect. ETHConnect is under so much scrutiny right now because of the lack of transparency as far as the creators of the technology behind ETHConnect. And it's not even the creators of the technology. It's more like it's an open source platform. They kind of, I wouldn't say copy and pasted from BitConnect, but it's the same format. It's the same type of coin. It's the same type of platform. But yeah, Regal Coin is 72.50. Let's check out Vibe. Yeah, I'm just looking through some coins today, just trying to see what's up. I clicked on Vibrate. I didn't mean to. Well, Vibrate's at 17 cents. For those of you in Vibrate though. Okay, it's that music platform, I think. I hate when my computer does that sometimes. Let's see, Vibe. I think Vibe was at like 0.02 cents, I think. Let's see here. This is so annoying. I really hate when my computer freezes up like this. Like it does this. And, I even moved into the area where the internet is, freaking fast. So it just kind of sucks that it just, I don't know what's going on with it. See there, see it's doing that. It does stuff like that sometimes. So let's kill it. Refresh. Now you guys understand my struggle. A day in the life of CG. Yeah, what was I saying now? Vibe. Yeah, Vibe was down today. A lot of weak hands probably evacuating the investment. Yeah, it's funny because I called it inside of the Vibe Slack. I'm really blunt when it comes to things I say. That's just how it can come off with me sometimes. And a lot of people at times can see they say I'm kind of insensitive when I say some things, and I'm a really sincere person. I'm pretty nice. Just when it comes to ambition, goals, I don't really sugarcoat stuff. I don't sugarcoat anything. I like to be, straight up. This is how we're going to succeed. This is how it's going to happen, and so on and so forth. And I called it. There are a lot of people in the Vibe Slack who, the second they see a bad red day, they just, oh my God, oh my God, what if you guys reached out and partnered with them? Guys, I can't believe this isn't said. Are the founders still holding their vibe? Like, come on, man. Like, you guys look like little kids with your pants down around your ankles and you're just running around the house. Like, just chill out, okay? Just chill out. There's nothing wrong. This is typical market correction. Vibe is finding itself amongst forks. Like, that's what's even crazier. We are literally amongst forks right now, and Vibe is still finding itself, and it's still more than double ICO price. So people are still in profit, and they're complaining, and I don't understand personally. I don't understand, and people just tend to take for granted what they have, and this is evidence of it. A lot of people dump their vibe, and it's crazy. Many of them probably dump just to buy back at cheaper prices, but I'm just call it for what it is. Most of them were weak hands, people who were scared that they were going to lose their money, and whatever you want to call it, however you want to sugarcoat it or paint the picture a different landscape or whatever. It is what it is. People are going to be people, so on and so forth. So, hey, I'm not about to sit here and, just ramble on about weekends. I mean, that's a very common occurrence in this space. So, yeah. So, did you guys know that Bitcoin has finally had futures announced? So, for those of you who aren't too familiar with Bitcoin futures and contracts, basically, this is mass adoption through institutional money. I kid you not. This literally is institutional money basically being given the green flag to, hey, I've kind of viewed like these big institutions and firms and stuff kind of like, like little kids, and they're just waiting for daddy to say, okay, kids, you can go play now. That's how I viewed it. The SEC is kind of like daddy, and and all these different large institutions are just like little kids getting ready for playtime, and they want to go play. And this is basically what this is. This is exactly what this is. They basically got told by daddy, okay, kids, you can go play. Yeah! And they're all to go jump out, have fun in the sun, kick a little mud in each other's faces, and do their kid thing, They're just going to be kids, guy. But that's what this is. I'm extremely excited. And also not excited because a lot of people who are new to cryptocurrency or young, like really young, like haven't even invested into it yet, if they don't get their money in now, this could really spark I wouldn't necessarily say the end, but it could really be a big kicker for a lot of people who wanted to get into this market when it was in an extremely how can I put this, younger phase or young phase, or even just be in a more lucrative position from investing earlier. And it only took a year and people are already jumping into this thing. Big name institutions were just drawing up all their own types of roadmaps and their own type of white papers on how we're gonna get into Bitcoin. This is what we're gonna do. This is when we're gonna do it, and just go. That's how they think. That's how they're thinking. They were just waiting for daddy to tell, let go of their hands and tell them, okay, kids, you can go play now. Go ahead and handle your business. Yeah, awesome news. Awesome news. And Bitcoin surged to 64.50. Man, I can't wait to see the look on some of these people's faces who genuinely did not like Bitcoin. I genuinely did not like it. Like, it's just crazy that people are really sitting out there, on their knees at the government's waist, it's just crazy to me, In other news, why we could see 26 million new Bitcoin investors by the end of 2017. So for those of you who are familiar with Fidelity Investments, everybody, Fidelity's CEO, I believe, she's really big into cryptocurrencies. And as you guys know, Fidelity is one of the biggest asset management companies in the United States. And according to their numbers, they have around $2.3 trillion under management. And like I just said, the CEO is a big backer of Bitcoin. She actually has a portfolio in Fidelity that is mostly invested into that is invested into Bitcoin, and it is growing by the day as far as what portion of that $2.3 trillion that it contributes to. And it's crazy because since they're such a large backer of it, they even allow their employees to, pay for things in Bitcoin, so on and so forth. To see right here, they allow their 40,000 employees to buy coffee or lunch in the cafeteria with Bitcoin. And it's just so funny. Yeah, Miss Abigail Johnson, I'm gonna remember her name. Like she sounds like such a nice person. Yeah. So they even opened up a mining operation, and it's turning a profit where they're making a lot of money. In their own words, they're making a lot of money, a lot of bullish news. The floodgates are opening. Like everything, people. I knew it was coming. China's coming back. Putin is like, bro, get on it, and then we got Fidelity over here, being ballsy, just kind of walking around with his chest out, like, yeah, we here. And it's just crazy. Fidelity customers already have a Coinbase to take advantage of the service. Coinbase is the large. Hey, what can I say, everybody? They're going to find out their own ways to take advantage of the Bitcoin phenomenon and service their clients based on their wants and needs in this space. So what can I tell you? The proof is in the pudding and or the article. Like, there's nothing much more to say as far as what the future is as far as adoption. Bitcoin has some strong legs right now. I'm just telling you that. Bitcoin has some strong legs. And that's why we're going to see a lot of these other coins that are useless die. Just die. Just it's over. A lot of these coins that are going into the reds right now, I guarantee you some of them are going to reset to zero in a couple months, because a lot of them have nothing to offer. There's nothing going on. There's nothing that they have to show for the time and money that was invested into them. And some of them even have, wasted, how can I put this? Just this, like, they have all this money that they raised as part of their ICOs, but they probably have a really lackluster project that didn't probably even cost even a tenth of the money that they raised to actually put out there as far as, a working product or platform. And it's crazy to me because, a lot of people really be looking at this like freaking Decentraland. I'll be honest with you guys. I was looking at how much money Decentraland raised, and I'm like, bro, do they really need that much money to make this thing happen, to make Decentraland happen? Like, I was just looking at that. What do you guys think is happening with your money behind the scenes? Like, let's be real. Like, that's why I like honest, humble ICOs. Like with Vibe Hub, I appreciated the fact that they didn't raise 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars in the ICO. It gives them a real humble start, and it gives them more drive and more hunger to really push their product forward. And just seeing all the good news that's going on with them, the things that they're using the money for, investing it into, and just actually seeing it's just crazy. We get updates, we get pictures, and it's funny to actually follow along what's going on with the money that you put into your investment, an ICO. So just rambling on a little bit. Bitcoin price boom sees students flocking to take cryptocurrency courses. Now, guys, I am a cryptocurrency teacher, by the way. I will teach you all for the low nominal fee of $350. But yeah, people are just looking to get into this space. They're signing up for courses like science schools at Stanford. I'm pretty sure they're actually teaching them like coding and programming and stuff. It's not just elementary. Bitcoin is $6,000 and you can only buy pieces and parts of it if you don't have a whole. It's not like they're not teaching the investor side of it. I think they're teaching them more. Yeah, like the cryptography side of it, just the more scientific technical aspect of crypto space. But it's cool though because people are really seeing the benefits that exploring this space can have, especially with career opportunities. I was talking about this a while back that AngelList has actually doubled its Bitcoin job not applications but job opportunities that they had available to their clientele, or not even their clientele, but for their user base, their member base, and people who are just looking for that. In the third quarter year, Freelancer listed 480,000 new jobs. Freelancers to design new types of, like, it's crazy. Like, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are creating jobs. It is creating jobs. It is literally doing its own thing in its own world with its own space, with its own type of companies, with its own type of tech, with its own literally ecosystem, like financial ecosystem. It's creating freaking jobs. Man, I don't know what else to tell everybody. Bitcoin, not even just Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies are going places. I'll be honest with you, I am such a Ripple hater. I am such a Ripple hater because of what's going on with it. But as an investor, Ripple is definitely going to be, a good pick because I can see Ripple surging up to maybe 50 cents to $1 in the future. Same thing with No Limit Coin as well. No Limit Coin actually changed their platform to where you can now buy No Limit Coin using Visa or MasterCard directly on the website. That's cool. That was some groundbreaking news. There's far and few cryptos that actually do that, and No Limit Coin is one of those that is definitely gonna get its shine when all this fork nonsense is over and all this other stuff is finished. As far as these coins dying and the coins with true value, standing at the top, just ready to just have money poured into them, like an empty piggy bank that looks like it needs some money. It's just kind of like that. That's how I feel with a lot of these coins that have actual substance to them. Like Litecoin, it kind of sucks. Litecoin hasn't really budged. At all. Ethereum's just kind of staying in this placeholder. But that's really not a bad place for Ethereum to be at. Ethereum has maintained that $300 level for a while now. Considering all the ICOs being built on it and everybody having to trade in Ethereum to get an ICO, so on and so forth, Ethereum has a lot going for itself. So never sleep on Ethereum just because it's $300 now. Next year, that thing may be $500-$700 because, like I said, institutional money is about to start pouring in. All this different types of venture capital, whatever you want to call it, companies just looking to increase their portfolio because they know the potential behind investing in Bitcoin. It's a lot of stuff that is about to happen and go down, and I'm just saying, guys, get in. It's the time to be here. I don't have anything else to say besides that. It's the time to be here. Get in. Those two sentences, those two phrases should be enough to tell you after this whole video what you need to do. Get in. Do what you need to do. Pawn the PS4. Sell some games. Throw some cash in here, man, because you're definitely going to be happy with your results. Even if it was only $200, you're going to see some nice, profits or gains in this space. Well, that's it for today, everybody. This is your boy CG. I'll be coming back at you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace. I'm out.